Human bodies move at regular rhythms. However, when traveling abroad by air, this rhythm is disrupted by the time difference, causing jet-lag symptoms such as I cannot sleep at night, I feel lightheaded during the day, I feel tired. Jet lag is a common symptom. Jet lag is more severe when traveling east, such as the US from Japan, rather than when traveling west, such as to Europe. Jet lag is largely caused by imbalance in the body and internal clock. Biological clock is a function of the human body for the purpose of regulating body temperature and hormonal balance. The body clock regulated the body's internal balance through exposure to sunlight. However, depending on the destination on your overseas trip, you may spend it more than 10 hours on an airplane. On board the plane, the body cannot receive enough sunlight, and the sleeping hours changes, causing the body's internal clock to be disrupted. Symptoms of jet lag included fatigue, headaches, dizziness. Another symptom is sleep deprivation, which makes you sleep during the day but not at night. Symptoms of jet lag vary from person to person, but in some cases, people may experience loss of appetite, not me, constipations, diarrhea, or gastrointestinal problems. Severe daylight sleepiness, inability to sleep at night, and body sluggishness, fatigue, headache, dizziness, irritability, poor concentration, loss of appetite. Again, not me, loss of appetite and constipations, diarrhea. That's me, diarrhea. And it is said that the body clock can be regulated by exposure to sunlight. And during your trip, try to go outside as much as possible to get some sunlight. Physical exercise is also important to regulate the body clock. During your trip, be sure to wake up early in the morning, get outside during the day, and stay at your hotel at night for a good night's rest to maintain the regular lifestyle. Once you board the plane, immediately adjust the clock on your hand to the local time. Once you arrive at your destination, don't worry about your hometown time anymore, so adjust it to the local time and have a good time. If you think about your country time, you will think, oh, it's midnight, or if I were in Japan, I would still be sleeping, which will make you feel even more tired. It is said that the body's internal clock is lasted by sunlight. If you arrive at your destination during the daytime, first soak up some sunlight. If you arrive at night, open the curtains the next mornings and get plenty of morning sun. This is the easiest way for anyone to get rid of jet lag. Eating meals, eating a proper breakfast in the morning, and setting a time for dinner can also help you get rid of jet lag. Don't take too many naps. You have arrived at your destination and are about to start your activities, but you really want to sleep. If you nap, it is recommended to limit it about 3 hours in the morning. If you sleep longer than that, you will not be able to sleep at night, and jet lag will be even worse. It is also a good idea to get moving. Go for a light jog or a walk. Or if you are overseas, go shopping or sightseeing. We live with time. What is the standard for the time we usually speak of as 1 or 2 hours? People today are busy. They are busy with work every day, and they probably have piles of work, studies to do outside of work, and the concept of time is always involved and determines whether you are busy or not and what you have to do in the first place. We judge ourselves to be busy because we think that we have to do so many things by what time on and what day of the month. Even if you have not set a specific time schedule or deadline, you probably subconsciously imagine a general idea of what you need to do. If there were no concept of time, idea of being busy would disappear. If there were no deadline, there would be no need to rush. Depending on one's point of view, the concept of time is causing a lot of pain in modern people. But when and for what purpose did the concept of time coming into being? The time is based on the rotation of the Earth. More precisely, the Earth, as it rotates, it takes time for the Earth to make one rotation. This time is first determined as a day. Only reason why we decided on a day was because it was the most natural. Because it is more natural to decide it on a day as a time for the star to make its second revolution, and one day as a time for the star to make its first revolution. Once the time of a day is determined, the next question is how much time to divide that time. Currently, the time of day is divided into 24 segments. This was also decided long ago, and there is a reason why the number 24 was chosen that time. To understand the meaning of 24, we must first know the meanings of the number 12. In ancient times, people made a calendar by looking at the moon. The moon waxes and wanes, and returns to its original position in about 30 days. In other words, the reason why a month approximately 30 days long is because of the idea of the ancient who made their calendars by looking at the moon. By the way, the moon waxes and wanes in 30 days. When it waxes and wanes and 12 times, it will turn into a year. People in ancient times knew this. Therefore, the number 12 was very important as a divided point between things. When determining the time of year, that is how many parts of the day to divide it into. They used the number 12. This was the reason why the people Mesopotamia divided the day into 12 hours long ago. And, however, those who lived in Egypt divided the day into day and night, and then divided each into 12. The day would then be 12 hours long, and the night 12 hours, making a total of 24 hours in a day.